Guys, feast your eyes on the class in 1980. This thing is absolutely pristine, like it just came out of the box. Full frame off restoration. By that, I mean it was completely dismantled, engine removed from the frame. The frame was dismantled right to the frame, then sandblasted and painted this beautiful automotive quality paint job it has on it. The rest of the components, or quite a lot of the components, including the swing arm, the hubs, the fork lowers, and a couple other items, I'll have to grab the work order, were sandblasted and then sent to the powder coater and professionally powder coated, which is a step above a paint job, and it came out absolutely beautiful. Complete frame off restoration. The wheels, I guess I'll just start at the front. The wheels were completely dismantled down to the hubs. The brakes are rebuilt with new brake pads. The hubs and the brake backing plate were powder coated, has new brake pads and new bearings. Was relaced with new spokes to the original rim, which is in excellent condition, and a brand new Dunlop tire laced to that, mounted on that rim with new tube and rim strip. The forks are rebuilt, powder coated, and new fork rubbers. The chrome fork uppers are in outstanding, pristine condition, as are the triple clamps. They were rebuilt with new seals, new oil, brand new front fender, brand new front number plate, brand new set of period correct handlebars, new Suzuki crossbar, which fits nice on the Suzuki, in between the Suzuki number plate, new breather hose, brand new throttle assembly, brand new set of ODI grips with new perches and levers and cables, new brake cable, new throttle cable, new clutch perch, all new components. Everything's brand new from the steering stem up. New kill switch. The original tank was beautifully polished and restored. It looks like it just came out of the box with a brand new set of graphics on it. The seat was restored with new seat foam and a new seat cover, brand new rear fender, brand new side number plates. The shocks are a brand new set of replacement shocks. eBay shocks are like, an $80 set of shocks. I wouldn't race with these, but they sure do look the part. If you're going to display it or just ride around on it, they're fine. But if you're going to race, you want to buy a set of Race Techs or some Olins, spend $800 on a nice set of Olins, and you'll be golden. Brand new chain and sprockets, gold chain. The rear wheel was completely dismantled also and relaced with, after the hubs were powder coated, sandblasted and powder coated, and new wheel bearings were installed. It was laced to the original rim, which was cleaned and restored. Brand new Dunlop tire, tube, and rim strip, and rim lock on the rear. The whole drive chain assembly is new sprockets, new sprocket mount bolts, new countershaft sprocket. The roller is brand new on the upper. The chain adjuster is brand new, brand spanking new. The chain is brand new. The chain guide has been beautifully restored. All new hardware everywhere on the motorcycle. Everywhere you look, it's all new hardware. The original kickstand was restored. A new spring was installed with new bolts. The original pegs were improved with a upgrade kit that makes them about 100% wider and about 100% thicker and 30% wider, much better than the stock ones. The original shifter is in mint condition. The frame's in excellent condition. I'll get to the heart of the beast in a second, but you can see all the mounting bolts for all the side panels and everything has been replaced with new hardware. The tank hardware is new. The fuel petcock's new. The fuel line is new. The fuel drain lines are new. All of the hoses on the bike are new. The plug cap is new, and the plug is brand new. And then we get to the heart of the beast. This one's somewhat of a sleeper. This is a RM100 with a 125cc big bore kit on it. The 125cc cylinder would bolt right on the 100. Those in the know that knew would do that and get some massive hole shots because it looks just like the 125, but no one would really know. So kind of a cheater bike. Or you can run it in the 125 class also and hold your own. The airbox was restored with a new uni filter, a new clamp. The carb was completely rebuilt and rejetted. New intake clamps, new intake boot. The engine was completely dismantled right down to the crankcase. The case halves were split and sandblasted and painted the original black semi-gloss color. The engine covers were repainted. The clutch cover and the ignition cover were painted. All new hardware throughout on the engine. The cylinder was bored 1 millimeter over. It has a brand new Wiseco piston that Mr. Turbo just installed into it. It was bored and honed, and the cylinder port's chamfered, and it's brand spanking new. We got about maybe 15 minutes ride time between the 3 heat cycles, and then me riding it up and down the driveway, and it hauls them out. It's ready to race. That's the original exhaust. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a solid 7 or 8. Pretty remarkable to see any 42-year-old dirt bike, especially a 100, which was geared towards youth riders like me. And as I mentioned earlier, I had in 1980 a 79 100, same bike as this, except for bold new graphics for the 80. And I went out and won 4 motos in a row July 4th weekend at the Southwick National Track, all 4 motos by a long shot, and got my B plates. And I rode my bike all the time. So it was completely destroyed after a couple seasons of riding. This one was owned by somebody who didn't ride much, if at all. So it stood the ides of time. It wasn't ruined. If you grab the rear wheel, all the bearings are new. The swing arm bearings, the wheel bearings, it's nice and tight. Wheels laced beautifully. The whole drive chain is new. The engine is brand new. The crank bearings were replaced. All the bearings and seals were done on it. Base gasket, head gasket. The pipe has new springs on it. There is a couple of dings in the pipe, as you'd expect on any used dirt bike. Actually, this side right here feels perfectly straight. I don't see any, but there's one tiny pea-sized ding right here on this side. And these 100s, like I said, it's super, super ultra rare. Right here. I think, where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't think the camera will probably pick that up, but that could, I don't know why we didn't remove that. We probably should have done that. It must have missed. I was down in Daytona when this came down the line, so if I had seen that, I probably would have had them fix that. But, and there is a ding in the frame, which could be professionally repaired, but it doesn't really need it. This frame rail looks like it just came out of the box. The down tubes are perfectly straight. There's just one little pea-sized ding or on this side here, or maybe a small grape or an M&M. But look at the cases on this thing. The engine cases are freaking immaculate. Mine was destroyed in 2 years, and as were most of them. Most of them got thrown away. The coil looks brand new in it. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is, to recreate this bike, you're looking at 100 hours of shop labor, and you're gonna need an A-Tech who knows how to run a boring bar and do crank up engine rebuilds. You're gonna need a professional painter. You're gonna need an upholstery guy. You're gonna need a detail guy. You're gonna need about 6 tradesmen, unless you're super skilled and you can do it all yourself. If you can, then call me, because I wanna hire you for sure. There aren't too many guys that can do all the different trades. So, and powder coating. So that's another trade. So to bring this to any shop like ours, there aren't a lot of shops that do this kind of work, but the ones that do in Connecticut, the going rate's about $175 per hour. I don't know any shop that works for less than $150 with the cost of doing business in Connecticut, and 100 hours labor. You don't have to be a math major to see that's a very expensive investment just in labor. If you can do it yourself, God bless you. But you're still going to have the problem of the $2,500 worth of parts that you need to build this bike. So, and then you got to find a good donor. A good, clean RM100, running or not, is going to be worth, a good, clean runner is going to be worth three grand all day. A non-runner, maybe $2,000 for a clean one. It's just hard to find good, clean 40-year-old MX bikes, especially the 100s and the 80s. They're just super rare, because the kids, and the 125s, because they got hammered on by kids who had nothing better to do once they got out of school at 2 o'clock, and they had all summer off, and all they would do is ride and hang out at the sand pits. So this one's an absolute diamond. These are bulletproof. I can tell you through experience, because I've hammered mine through the NESC Southwick National Track, Middleborough, a lot of rocky tracks around here. So this pipe would normally be all smashed to smithereens for sure. This one is not. It it's just been sitting for 40 years waiting for somebody to put the magic on it. So it's done. It has the original silencer on it too. Original silencer has all new hardware mounting it, and a new spring, as you can see, new fender mounting hardware. Everything's been done. Look where the brake is. It's adjusted all the way out to the very end, because it's got brand new pads on it. So it's ready for a couple seasons of riding for sure. If you want to race it in ARMA, only thing I would do is put a set of Öhlins or some Race Tech shocks on it, and that's about it, man. It's ready to rumble. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. can ship it anywhere in the continental U.S., roll on, roll off, white glove service. We can finance it in-house, and we do take trades, but good luck finding a nicer RM100 for sale today. There's not many of these around, man. Most of them are long gone. This one's a investment quality museum piece. Thanks for watching. Hey, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. 82% of our viewers, according to our YouTube algorithm, aren't subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it. We put a lot of effort into these videos and the bikes to share with you, and all I'm asking for is a like and subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. God bless America.